Welcome back to the channel, Coffee with Rohan. I'm in my work vehicle today, bringing you this video. I watched an article, and it was an AI CEO talking about how AI has evolved, and he's been doing it for the last 10 years. And 10 years ago, the capability of AI was to the level of a high school student. However, today, it's the capability of a college graduate. And that concerns me based on how much money that we spend for college and how much time we spend in college. 4 years, some people have $100,000 debt. And to come out of college and competing with AI in today's market is going to cause an unemployment rate never seen before. The unemployment rate right now is 4.2%. That equates to 7.2 million people. The AI CEO was saying in his interview that he believes it's going to go to 20% unemployment. At 20% unemployment rate, that's going to be in excess of 33 million people. Most of those are going to be college students or college graduates. And that concerns me a lot, because how many people are in college right now? What are the biggest demographic of people in college? It's a lot of females at a rate of probably 60% that are in college right now versus males. Most male are into the service industry where they use their hands, like myself. I do have a college degree, but I don't use it anymore. I use it for 10 years, as I have a degree in hotel and tourism. But now I use my construction licenses in various ways and my real estate licenses. So I don't do what I studied 4 years of college for and did 10 years of experience to get. Now I've been doing real estate related services since 2002. So now moving forward, what that means for 33 million people. That possibly means universal income, because they know that these people owe college debts if they are college graduates. They know that they have to pay these loans, so they can't just have them out there, 33 million people not paying back the loan. So they're going to lend them, or they're going to give them a universal coverage, so universal wage. So let's say the universal wage is $1,000 a month. That will cover this $400 or $600 that they had to pay for their student loan. So in reality, they're only getting $600 thereabouts to live off. So what does that mean? Let's say they have to now probably team up and live in a dormitory style of living. They won't be able to afford a house. They wouldn't qualify for a house. So they're probably going to be dormitory style living, where, like they do in California, because of the high price of real estate, a lot of people are living roommates, where they're paying like $2,000 for a room. So the price might go down in some states. So it might be $500 per room. So they're going to end up staying in a house with 20 people, where they just rent a little spot and pay $500. So who's going to benefit? The only person going to benefit is people who own real estate. So my advice to anyone who owns real estate right now, even if it's a single family home, don't be so despaired and run to sell it, because you might be the only person who will qualify to own a house moving forward. Nobody. Those 33 million people with college degrees, possibly, who were laid off, I don't see them qualifying for a house when they're unemployed with their degree and their expenses. So I do believe that if you own a real estate, if you own anything tangible, if you own crypto, I think now's the time to just hunker down. Don't sell anything. Hold on to everything. Reduce your overheads. So if you have an old vehicle, keep driving it. Drive it till the wheels fall off. If you have an air conditioner that needs replacing, don't replace it, repair it. Anything that you can repair, repair. Don't quit to replace. If your car engine blow up, replace the engine. Don't replace the car. Because you're going to find, with interest rate being high, paying for a high interest rate for a used car that they buy or a new car, it's going to make you bankrupt. And when you lose your job in the 33 million people, if you are one of those people, you're going to have a car debt that you can't pay. So you paid for 2-3 years before you got laid off, and now they take it from you and you get nothing. You're back to square one when you could have had your old car driving still. Yes, you could have repaired it for $5,000 over the 3 years, but you still have your car. So if you get a job down the road, you can go to your job and you don't need the universal basic income. But right now they're putting you in a corner where you'll have to take it because you have student loan debt, you have car payments, and you have no income, and you need rent money. So it's going to be a very difficult time for a lot of people if the unemployment rate goes up to 20% or more because of AI. But it's inevitable. AI is going to cause a lot of people to lose their jobs. So for anyone who is ignoring the AI boom, think of the Predator movie in the 80s. I remember everyone was upset about computers taking people's job in the 80s, but it wasn't so fast moving so we could adapt. People went to college to do computers. People adapt. Now with AI, it's moving so fast that in 10 years, it moved from a high school level education to a college level education. Then what's going to happen in another 10 years is going to move to not only masters but doctorate. And at that point, all education will be null and void. At that point, everyone would not need to go to college because we can hire an AI to do everything that a college student will do, all the way up to doctorate. So that means you can do your thesis, everything. AI can do it, no problem. In less than 10 years, that will happen. So my advice to you is to do what you can to prepare, get your expenses down, and if you have real estate already, hold on to it. And if you can buy real estate right now, buy it and do a house hack. So if you lose your job, rent it to friends, rent out a room, do what you have to do to hold on to that real estate, because it's going to be very valuable in 10 years. In 10 years, you're going to be like God owning real estate. But you'll be the only one who can afford to, other than the companies. All those companies are going to own it, and all them going to have them rented out. So you'll be the only individual who can afford a house that would be able to rent out yourself and house hack it if you need to. Just imagine 20 people living in one 4-bedroom house, all living on cots, paying $500 a month each because of universal basic income. That's about what's going to happen. So if you have any share in the comments, let me know. Peace.